Anfield isn't just a stadium. It's a legendary stage where football history has been written. The match-day atmosphere is so electric that its fan anthem, "You'll Never Walk Alone," has transcended football, becoming a global symbol of unity and resilience. But Anfield isn't resting on its laurels. With a bold $80 million redevelopment of the Anfield Road stand, Liverpool FC is ensuring that this historic ground remains a modern powerhouse, rivaling state-of-the-art venues like Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a statement. So, what makes Anfield so special? How does its past intertwine with its promising future? Let's step inside and find out. Located in Liverpool, England, Anfield has been the cherished home of Liverpool Football Club since 1892. Currently, with a seating capacity of over 61,000, it ranks as the fourth largest football stadium in the Premier League. But Anfield wasn't always the fortress of Liverpool FC. In fact, it first opened its gates as the home turf for their city rivals, Everton FC. Anfield was opened back in 1884, with local brewer and landowner John Orrell leasing the land to Everton FC. Orrell was a friend of John Holding, an influential man within Everton. It turns out that Everton needed a new venue, as their previous ground, Priory Road, faced complaints from neighbors about crowd noise and disruptions. Orrell offered Anfield at a modest rent, and from the get-go, Everton was successful in their run. Under Holding's guidance, Everton thrived, and Anfield soon became one of the most well-regarded football grounds in England. So, how did it end up as the home for Liverpool FC? It all came down to money, the root of the biggest football club rivalry in the Premier League. As Everton grew in fame, Holding demanded higher rent and pushed for greater control of the club. The Everton board didn't like this, and a rift developed within the club's management. Disagreements over finances and governance reached a boiling point in 1892, leading to most of Everton's members and officials leaving Anfield for a new ground at Goodison Park. Holding was left with an empty stadium that cost him a lot of money to maintain without a team using it to play. So what was his solution? He founded a new club, Liverpool FC, to keep Anfield alive. And that's why, to Evertonians, John Holding wanted to rip off Everton FC's growing popularity. But to Reds fans, King John was a noble benefactor, and Everton, the cheapskates who refused to pay his rent. This man is so well regarded by Liverpool FC that he even has a bronze bust in his likeness looking up at Anfield. But it has been well over a century since this rent row, and Anfield has gone through many redevelopments, with the deepest one being the one we'll look into today. Let's try to picture Anfield Stadium better. It's divided into 4 stands: the legendary Spion Kop, the main stand, the Sir Kenny Dalglish stand, and the Anfield Road end. Of these, the Spion Kop is the world's most famous football stadium stand. But why exactly? A Kop is actually a colloquial name for any single-tier terrace and stands at UK stadiums, but Anfield's Kop stands out because it was the largest at the time. In 1928, its capacity was increased to 30,000. To better illustrate its size, the Spion Kop is able to hold more fans than some entire football grounds. Although now an all-seater stand, it retains its reputation as the beating heart of Anfield, where songs, chants, and roars amplify the excitement of the game. As we'll find out later, the Kop was actually crucial in ensuring Anfield's redesign. So talk to replace Anfield began in May 2002, when Liverpool FC's management envisioned a new stadium with a possible capacity of 61,000, which would include a 1,000-seat buffer for home and away fan segregation. This caused Liverpool City Council to push for a ground-sharing arrangement with Everton, but both clubs declined, as you can imagine, so they had to find another solution. By August 2011, Liverpool FC secured permission to build a new stadium 300 yards away from Anfield, which would be demolished. The new stadium would become home to the Anfield Plaza development, including a hotel, restaurants, and offices. There was just one problem. The economic crisis of 2008 halted the project in its tracks. As chance would have it, Liverpool FC's new owner, John W. Henry, from the Fenway Sports Group, attended a number of games at Anfield during this time. Henry was mind-blown with the electric atmosphere of Anfield's Spion Kop. In his own words, it was unrivaled. a feeling of fan support that would be almost impossible to replicate if he built another stadium. But why is the atmosphere at Anfield so legendary? Legendary European nights such as Liverpool's comeback against Barcelona in 2019 have cemented its reputation as a stadium where miracles happen. If you're a Liverpool FC fan, you probably know that playing against Liverpool FC at Anfield is practically a death sentence for all opposing teams. All of these historical football moments add to the mystique of the stadium as a cathedral for Northern English football. So why risk losing a stadium with so much history and fan support? Instead, Henry decided to expand the stadium, and in 2014, that dream came true through Anfield's largest reconstruction to date. The western main stand was expanded with a new third tier that added 8,500 seats, allowing Liverpool FC to invite over 54,000 fans for the first time since converting to an all-seater. To build it, all of the houses surrounding Anfield were acquired and demolished. The Anfield Road stand redevelopment was set to add 7,000 seats and increase capacity to 61,000. The matchday experience for fans has been improved to its best state possible. This stadium's new lighting strategy emphasizes diffused natural daylight, not only improving visibility, but also promoting grass growth on the pitch. This ensures that the field always remains pristine, allowing for higher quality gameplay. The new acoustics amplify chants and cheers much better, elevating the stadium's already contagious atmosphere to never-seen-before heights. Finally, the redeveloped stadium has kept the four-stand layout that reflects Anfield's rich history, but improved on it with a refurbished lower tier and a brand-new upper tier seamlessly added above it. This close proximity of the stands to the pitch ensures fans are right in the action. On top of that, a 1,800 square meter club superstore was also developed, located on Walton Breck Road on the corner of the Kop and the new main stand, with a fan zone with catering outlets and pre-match entertainment in mind. The redesign also includes upgraded back-of-house facilities, enhanced concourses, a modern hospitality lounge, and a relocated family park in a covered area. The concourse facilities will echo the contemporary style found in the main stand, a treat for Liverpool FC fans. Imagine hosting an event with the legendary Anfield pitch as your backdrop, and maybe even booking former Liverpool icons to join the celebration. Thanks to Anfield's redevelopment, it now features a portfolio of rooms that can be reserved for large-scale meetings, exhibitions, dinners, and private events, with some spaces catering for up to 2,000 guests. You can even book a Liverpool FC former player for your event, if you can afford it, of course. These additions bring Anfield to its maximum achievable capacity, while also maintaining top standards for stadium design, safety, and comfort. And to add the cherry on top, these renovations will also improve the quality of non-football related acts. For decades, Anfield has served as a venue for some of the most famous singers and bands in the history of music. Concerts featuring Bon Jovi, Pink, Paul McCartney, Elton John, the Rolling Stones, the Eagles, and, most recently, Taylor Swift and Paramore have taken place in Anfield. Bruce Springsteen, Billy Joel, and Dua Lipa have already been booked for 2025. As it turns out, Anfield, one of the top contenders for England's most iconic football stadium, is in the best state it's ever been. But competition is heating up. Everton FC, Liverpool's eternal rivals, are constructing a stunning new stadium on the banks of the River Mersey. Curious about these two venues? We break down everything you need to know in this video inside Everton FC's new stadium. Watch now and let us know in the comments. Which stadium deserves the title of Liverpool's finest?